can prevent bananicide, which is a completely made up crime that I thought of just now, probably, or maybe someone else did. I don't really know. This is the kind of stuff you're gonna deal with when you're watching my videos. And if you do, thanks so much, pals. I'm Sbmitch, Doi. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram here, then you can visit my website up here too. It's called ransomnosneakers.com, but that's not why we're here. Welcome to the much requested collection video 2018 edition. So when I say beaters, I mean shoes that are by the front door that I use to go get coffee, go take pancake outside, stuff like that. So there are 4 shoes by the front door. Here they are. Shoe number 1 is a release from 2018. This is a Vans Shoe Palace 25th anniversary old school. A lot of different details on here. Checkerboard, suede on the toe, canvas all over. Just a really clean, simple Vans old school. Shoe number 2 is the Puma Thunder Spectra. This is the only dad shoe I own and probably will end up being the only dad shoe I ever own. It's really comfortable and easy to slip on, so that's why I keep it. Shoe number 3 is a collaboration with Bodega and Saucony. This is called Classifieds. They call it Classifieds because of the newspaper insole. There's a little kitty cat on the tongue. This is mostly suede. The reason I got this shoe is because of the colorway. This colorway is awesome to me, and I know a lot of people say it looks like a shoe from The Simpsons. So Bodega, Saucony, Grid SD, Classifieds. And the last shoe by the door, the Nike Murasaki SB Dunk Low collaboration. This one's called Ride Life. You can tell by the tongue. This shoe's cool because it has leather. It has suede. There's some cement print on here too. There's just a lot of materials on this shoe, and it goes with anything. So Murasaki Dunk Low Ride Life. And those are shoes that are by my front door. Shoe number 1 out of section 2 is LeBron 8 South Beach. This shoe pretty much started the whole South Beach colorway thing. I shouldn't like LeBron. He's from Cleveland, so am I, so we're pretty much the same person. But I got this from NetMag, really good shoe, and really iconic, so LeBron 8 South Beach. Next up, the 2017 Air Jordan 3 Retro Black Cement. I love this shoe. This is such an iconic, classic colorway. So good. And I really, really like what they did with this retro. So, Black Cement 3. After that, this is something that was influenced by Untied Hawaii, but I'm glad I got this shoe. This is a Dornbecker Children's Hospital Air Jordan 4 Retro. Superman on the tongue, iced bottoms. Like, this shoe is just, for a Jordan 4, is just really out there. It's the only Jordan 4 in my collection. Jordan 4 DB. Next up, from the Best Hand in the Game pack, the Air Jordan 1 Clay Green. I actually got this from my buddy up in Toronto, and this is just a really, really simple Jordan silhouette with some green on it, and it's just got sentimental value because I got it from a friend. So, Jordan 1 Clay Green. Staying with the Best Hand in the Game pack, this is the Yellow Ochre. I got this from Shoeseum on Instagram. It's still dead stock. I have not worn it yet because I don't know why. I really don't have any excuse, but it's got yellow on it, which you'll find is a recurring color in this collection. Jordan 1 Best Hand in the Game Yellow Ochre. After that, one of the best releases of 2018, the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Bread Toe. You haven't seen quality on this kind of a shoe since Shattered Backboards in 2015, so awesome colorway, really comfortable, can't go wrong. Jordan 1 Bread Toe. Next up is a non-traditional Jordan. This is the Aleli May Air Jordan 1 collaboration from last year. I've heard these called Satin Shadows. There's satin material on it, but you can see there's corduroy on the black, which is really cool. And the swoosh is like terry cloth. Premium materials on a really simple colorway. This is why I don't have a pair of shadows, because I have these. So, Aleli May Jordan 1. Next up, I got this from my buddy Drone. It's an Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard. This was the first shoe in recent years that had this crazy leather on it, and now bread toe, purple toe, green toe, everything that's coming out is mimicking the quality on these, which is totally fine by me because quality is definitely important, but this is the one that started it all, plus the colorway is just ridiculous. Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard. And the last Jordan that I wear, you guys have seen this if you watch any of my other videos, this is a recent pickup of mine. This is the 2011 release of the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Bread or Band, whatever you want to call it. This is the 2011 release that was only in outlets. You can tell the leather quality on here is really, really good. It's a classic OG Jordan color, but this just has significance because of the story around it. So that's why it's in my collection. Jordan 1 High Band 2011. Shoe number 1. The acronym Presto Mid Utility Dynamic Yellow. I have this whole set, as you'll see in just a second, but sick colorway if you ask me. Then, the acronym Presto Mid Utility Cool Gray. I normally wouldn't go for a colorway like this, but got them and I liked them, so I kept them. And finally, one of my shoes of the year, the acronym Presto Mid Racer Pink. This is just a crazy colorway and I love it. It looks great on foot. It's so out there. I really like this shoe. Next up is a collaboration between Dave's Quality Meats. It's an Air Max 90 Current Huarache. This is called Bacon, as you can tell from the colors. Just a really nice colorway, kind of a classic shoe. I got it from Luke Hang's closet. Check him out if you can, but this is one of the only mostly red shoes that I like. So next up is a collaboration with Size, which is a UK store. It's an Air Max 1. This is called Safari. This was a UK only release. I had to get it though because classic silhouette. Look at this colorway. Just a really cool shoe, and I'm really glad I got it. I got this kind of from Soul Supremacy if you actually think about it. But next up is another one I got from Luke Hang's closet. This is an Atmos collaboration. It's an Air Max 90. This is called Duck Camo or Infrared Duck Camo, whatever you want to call it. Really, really, really awesome colorway. I mean, you guys can see it's just an Air Max 90 with a really rad camo upper. This shoe goes for crazy amounts of money, and I really like what Atmos does with Nike, so had to get them. Then another Atmos collaboration. This came out this year. It's an Air Max 1 Deluxe. This is called the Animal Pack 2.0. A little bit different than the Animal Pack 1.0. The Animal Pack 1.0 had white fur right here, but just an out there shoe. But this shoe looks like a rug you would find in a frat house, so gotta get it. And the last Air Max in my collection is probably one of my favorite shoes of all time. Got this from the Droner too. This is an Atmos collaboration with Nike. It's an Air Max 1. This is called Elephant. This is the retro from 2017, but unbelievable colorway, unbelievable shoe. Simplicity behind it is just rad, and I just love this shoe and it looks great on foot. Next section is where my name comes from. Most of these shoes are the meat and potatoes of my collection, which is pretty much why I got into shoes. This first one's not really an SB, but it is a skate shoe. This is a collaboration with the North Face. It's a Vans Old School MTE DX. It's just a yellow colorway, awesome shoe, really comfortable if you ask me. It's got trail sole, so it's really nice outside in the wintertime, but just all yellow, why not? Vans Old School. Here's my dunks. This first one is a 2004 Nike Dunk Low Pro. This is called Homer Simpson. Materials on this are absolutely quality. Nubuck, suede, leather. As you can tell, they've been worn pretty heavily. I love this shoe. Still wear it pretty regularly, so. Oh! Next up is a 2005 Dunk Low. This one is called Oompa Loompa. I wear these shoes pretty much at least once a week. This shoe was the first shoe that I really fell in love with, I guess you could say. Just a really, really awesome colorway. Nike Dunk Low Pro Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo. This next one is my most recent pickup. This is a 2003 collaboration with an artist named Futura. It's a Dunk Low Pro. I actually painted my master bedroom in my old house based off of this shoe, but in SB circles, this colorway is known as Shark. I just think it's a really awesome colorway. I've worn them once. Got them from Luke Hang's closet again. It's an awesome shoe. Really, really awesome colorway, and it looks great. Dunk Low Pro Futura. This next one I got pretty recently too. This is actually, I bought this from Shoeseum when he was selling off Murph Dogs pairs. This is a Dunk Low Pro called Bic. Another yellow shoe. Surprising. Just an awesome colorway. This tongue. Oh, this tongue is awesome. Just a bunch of awesome colors and a bunch of awesome materials. Next up is the only Dunk Mid in my collection. This is a 2009 Dunk Mid Pro SB called Goofy Boy. Mid Dunks had the strap. This is why I love this shoe. Plaid. There's actually a sample version of this shoe where the side panel is plaid too. I wish I could find that pair in my size, but never going to be able to because samples don't come in size 11 or 11 and a half. But love this shoe. It's mostly suede. It's a 9-year-old shoe, so it's got some years on it. But Dunk Mid Pro SB Goofy Boy. This next shoe is the very first SB I ever bought, actually. Not this actual pair, but this model. It's from 2004. This is a Dunk High Pro Daniel Shimizu collaboration. This is just an old shoe, skull and crossbones on the tongue, and just, you know, the colorway. Some gray, some black, some yellow. Dunk Highs just don't get enough love, if you ask me. I love this shoe. It's just sentimental to me because it was the first model I ever owned. Daniel Shimizu Dunk High Pro SB. This next one coming up is a 2017 release. This is the Danny Super High There's a reason I love this shoe. You'll see it later. I'm not a Knicks fan, I'm not a Mets fan. I just love this shoe and I love Danny Supa. So Danny Supa was a part of the first 4 SBs to ever roll out. So really cool shoe. Next up is a release from this year. It's a collaboration with Humidity New Orleans. This is a Dunk High Pro SB. It's called Trumpet. LeBron James wore these on his Instagram profile and pretty much made reselling this ridiculous. Luckily I got it for retail. It's just totally out there. It's all gold, brass, whatever you want to call it, and the velvet liner on the inside. These shoes are just awesome. I love this shoe. Dunk High Pro SB Humidity New Orleans collaboration called Trumpet. This next one is one of my personal favorites, and nobody likes the shoe, and I don't know why. I think they're insane. But this is a collaboration with artist in the Pacific Northwest named Matt French. It's a Nike Dunk High Premium SB Quick Strike. It's called Comic Boom or just Comic. It's just so cartoony and just so cool. People just, I don't know why, but they just whine about this shoe. I don't know why. I think the shoe is absolutely awesome. And Matt French is a great artist if you're into skateboarding. This last shoe in my collection, I mean, you can see the box is empty. I love this shoe. This is the grail of grails and probably the most expensive shoes in my collection. But I wear them. It's a Nike SB What the Dunk. This is a pair of shoes that is made up from like 30 some pairs of dunks that you can see all the different models. Look at that pigeon. And the other one. Travis Scott is helping resurrect the dunk craze, which is cool, I guess, but man, these are unbelievable to me. Got these from NetMag. These will never be leaving my collection, ever. This last section is made up of shoes that are my size. I haven't worn them. I don't intend to wear them, but you never know. They may leave my collection, they may not. That's why they're on ice. Shoe number 1. This is a Nike Dunk Low Pro. This is a shoe called Piet Mondrian. It's actually, if you can't tell, modeled after one of my favorite artists. I just think this is a really, really cool shoe, neat details, and just, I don't know why I haven't worn it yet, but I haven't. And the last SB in my collection, Father Time has taken a bat to this shoe, but it's a Nike Dunk Low Pro SB Danny Supa from 2002. This is one of the first 4 shoes to ever release from the Nike skateboarding line. And I don't know if you can tell, but the paint on the orange part is definitely coming off, but really, really cool shoe. This is just significantly important to the entire SB line, so that's why I have it. This next one, there's really no excuse for me to have it on ice, but I do. I got this from my buddy Drone. This is a 2016 release of Nike Air Jordan 1 band, bread, whatever you call it. You can tell, I don't know if you can tell on the video, but it's a little sparkly, like it's a vampire in Twilight, but I don't know why the black area on these shoes gets sparkly, but it's a Jordan. It's an OG colorway, and I don't know why I haven't worn it yet, but this ain't going anywhere. Next up, this is a collaboration with Size based in the UK. This is a Vans old school patchwork. It's called Factory Floor. It's kind of like a Vans what the, I guess you could say. Just a bunch of different materials and different patterns. That's the biggest reason I got it, because it's just so out there. But one of these days I'll eventually unds it, but I just really like this shoe. Next up is probably one of the best shoes to come out last year. This is a collaboration with Tom Sachs. This is a Nike Mars Yard 2.0. Materials on this shoe are ridiculous. Extremely lightweight, inspired by NASA. Crazy shoe. Got these on GOAT. Definitely paid resale. Next up is a collaboration with artist Cause. This is the black Nike Air Jordan 4 Cause collaboration, as you can tell by the 2 X's there and the 2 X's there. They're really not my color, but they're art. You know, that's just all there is to it. Piggybacking off of that one, this is the gray Cause Air Jordan 4. See the double X on the back. I believe the quality on these is better than the black. I don't know why I haven't worn these. Probably fear, I guess, because I know they're worth a lot, but it's just a really cool piece of art. Don't know if I'd ever wear it though. These last 2 would qualify me as a hype beast. In my opinion, one of the better shoes of 2017. This is the Off-White collaboration with the Nike Air Presto, the original colorway. This is the only one of the original 10 that I like because it wasn't all lightly colored. I like the Air Max 90 a little bit, but this is by far the best looking of the Virgil Abloh collaboration from 2017. The last shoe in my collection also classifies me as a hype beast. This is the Nike Air Jordan 1 collaboration with Virgil Abloh on an Air Jordan 1 Chicago. This is from Dover Street Market. Got them through a friend named good old Pater. This I'm just holding on to because I just have a feeling it's gonna go crazy up in value. So neat concept, the whole deconstructed thing. Don't know if I'd ever wear them though, because I like to beat up my shoes and I'd rather have the money that these are worth, to be honest with you. So there it is, there's the 2018 collection. I'll be doing another one in 2019 around Halloween, so thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. And that's pretty much all I got for you for the next couple days. I'll be at Complex Con, and there will be a beater box on Friday. So till then, take care of each other. And remember, they're just shoes. If you're not having fun doing it, find something you love doing and do that, because it's the easiest way to be happy. Thanks for your time. Appreciate you all. Goodbye.